What's up? Hope everyone out there enjoyed their St. Patrick's Day, didn't drink too much green beer, and is ready to jump back in for another week of trading. Today we're going to be going over the Stock Snipers Weekly Watchers Watch List. That's the top stocks we are eyeing down to potentially make us money in the upcoming week. Now we're going to go into our mobile app to show you exactly where we find that watch list. You could find it on our mobile app or our website at www.thestocksnipers.com. But today, I'm going to jump you into our app. And when you get in there, you'll have everything we have to offer. But when you go to the watch list tab, the guy with the binoculars is the Weekly Watchers watch list. And on there is the list of stocks we are eyeing down to potentially make us money in the upcoming week. Now, we're not telling you to go out and buy all these. The goal is to set alerts. Be prepared for them to hold certain support levels and break key resistance spots that we have in this watch list here. So let's dive in and let's go over the stock. This week is a brand new week, new slate, but last week was an interesting week with the banking sector getting tons of bad news, bringing volatility everywhere. There is opportunity all over the banking sector. So the banking sector was the number one sector we kept an eye on. There was also two other hot sectors that started to heat up, and we want to make sure to keep an eye on them in this upcoming week. The first one is Bitcoin, as Bitcoin made new multi-month highs over the weekend, spiking above $28,000 again. And also, we have the gold sector that got a nice little bounce as everybody's nervous with what's going on with the banking, trying to find alternatives to put their cash into somewhere, so maybe buy gold instead. So those two sectors are what we want to eye down to start this week. And we're going to start off with a gold stock, an OTC slow-moving gold stock, KRRGF. This is a very, very slower, old, reliable stock, but one that definitely could move when it gets sector momentum. We're looking for it to hold 345 support levels, and then we're looking for it to push up back towards the $4 multi-month high spot. DPLS is a sub-penny stock that we've made money off of tons of times before, and it's now oversold in our opinion. We're looking for that first green day when it could pop back above 004. GVSI is a penny stock that has fallen from 4 cents all the way back down to 1 penny in a couple of months and actually dropped 50% in the span of a couple of weeks. Now we're looking for it to hold that key spot of 1 penny this week and bounce to create a first green day. OTC subpenny AITX is an AI related stock. AI stocks went crazy recently to start the year, but now they've cooled off. This is an active stock on Twitter. Their CEO is even tweeting all the time. And when they're active, that means they usually know how to pump. So we'll be keeping an eye on AITX. RECAF is another one of those downtrending stocks that are just multiple downward trending days coming down to a key level of $1. We're looking for it to hold $1. If it breaks below that, 90 cents is that long-term support we want to see it bounce off of. And the next two are cannabis stocks. And the next ones are cannabis stocks. And why we're going to talk about a couple cannabis stocks here is because last week MULN came out and said that she actually wants to back up cannabis more than Bitcoin. She believes that's more of a trusted sector. And the sector got some sort of bounce. Tilray made a big first green day, up 10%. And some of these cannabis stocks usually follow along with them. So these are the three that were. The first one is CRLBF. Multiple downward days coming down to 165 long-term support. We're going to see if it can hold that spot. TrueLeaf is another stock that's holding the $6 range that it's been trading in for a while. Now we're looking for it to push back above $6.50 to create a first green day. And GTBIF is the last cannabis one. That's another one that's been holding a tight range above $8, holding a tight range above $7.85, looking for it to get that push back above $8.70. Now let's dive into the listed stocks because most of our bags lately have been listed plays on the first green day momentum shift, which means we're looking for multiple downward trending days, which is happening in this market right now, and then we're looking for finally a first green day. The first one is listed EV stock MULN. MULN is our number one stock of 2022, made the most profit off of it, and we're doing great already in 2023. Now we're looking for it to come back for another bag in 2023 as it comes down to 13 cents long-term support. We like to see a double bottom to risk off of, and then we try to play that red to green breakout. HLBZ is another one of the EV-related stocks that we recently just profited off of. This one coming down to 11 cents. Last time it came down to 11 cents, we actually played the 11.5 red to green move, and it spiked all the way up to 22 cents in one day. So 100% mover, and we're looking for not that same exact move, but a similar move this week. Bed Bath & Beyond came out with news after the bell, after they were holding $1, key spot in the stock market, and it cracked below that spot. The news that they possibly are going to do a reverse split is not good news for a stock. Gets people worried because now there are going to be more shit. Gets investors concerned, and Bed Bath & Beyond did see that. It dropped below $1, but it did hold 80 cents. So now we want to see a double bottom at 80 cents. IMPP is an oil-related stock that's multiple downward days just like all these other plays, and we're looking for it to double bottom at 52-week lows of 15-cent area and pop back above 16 cents. BNGO is another one, good old bingo, coming down from 130 to 110 long-term support. If it can hold 110, we're looking to take advantage of it next week. And the next one is BuzzFeed. This is a meme stock, AI-related meme stock that went crazy when they got AI-related news to start the year. Now it's all the way back down to $1 after spiking to $4 to start the year. Just looking for that first green day momentum shift there. And last but certainly not least is RIVN. They're an EV-related car, not like MULN. MULN actually has concepts out there, which they did come out with a new GT version that they're going to be releasing soon. But RIVN actually has cars on the street. You can actually see their trucks on the street when you drive around. We're looking for it to create a first green day after falling pretty much for 2 straight months with that overall market. Now with this stock, we'll be looking for the options just because it is a higher price listed stock, and we like to play the option chain for those ones. And that is 15 new opportunities for us to possibly tag a bag and take advantage of in the upcoming week. We're here every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern going over this list, but we release the list on the website and the app early in the morning, Monday morning, or on Sunday afternoon for you to be more prepared, for you to be most prepared. Hope you guys enjoyed. Click that subscribe button below if you are not subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, and see you back here next week. Peace.